Hey everybody, Colin Walsh here from Wealthy Warriors, helping you create that millionaire mindset to do the things you desire in life. I'm going to be talking about judgment today and how to avoid it and just kick it to the curb. Because in life, we live in a very reactive environment. Everything is always go, go, go. And we've always made seem like we must be doing something, or we must be thinking something, or we must be going somewhere, or someone, you have to know what another person's doing. And it doesn't really leave much room for yourself. And sometimes people can actually give you crap and shit if they think you're not having something going on, you're not having a reaction. And they poke you and prod you until they get a reaction. And that's just the way it is at the moment. So I'm going to give you something to help you avoid that if you find yourself in that situation. If you know any workers out there or anyone who's found themselves in the past getting judgment of any kind, this can help. Definitely share it on to them. Let them know. So if you can imagine that everyone in life carries around some sort of stuff, baggage. And if you can imagine now that everyone has a pool at the back of their house, a swimming pool. And if they take on any judgment, any criticism of any kind, that goes into the pool. And the pool is their mind. And suddenly the pool starts to get dirty, like dirty water. And so that clear pool starts to become a little bit infected, a little bit infested. And next thing before long, if the pool gets completely full, it's black, it's infested, you don't want to look at it. So, turn the other way. So suddenly you have this pool that's absolutely full of stuff that you don't want to know about. So you look the other way. And next thing, rather than pay attention to your pool of stuff that you couldn't sort or couldn't figure out, you're then judging others. You're looking at another person, looking in the back to see how's his pool looking. Oh yeah, if his pool is clean, maybe we can fill him with a bit of stuff. Because the last thing someone wants to do is look at their own stuff, whatever they're dealing with. Maybe they've got judged in the past and now they've logged that into their bank, into their pool, their swimming pool. So rather than be nice in future, they're going to be a bit nasty so they don't get hit first off. So if you receive judgment of anyone, remember their pool is full of shit. It's full of stuff that they don't want to carry around. So rather than look at it, they're judging you. And they want to give you a bit of crap. They want to pass it around. And I've come across this recently and it was profound to me, the level of it. You know, my great mom, she gave a great bit of advice to me years ago, and she said, if you've nothing good to say, don't say anything at all. And it could be misconstrued a little bit in that someone says quiet and timid and they don't say anything. That's kind of not what she meant. If someone says something to you, yes, answer back or fire back, or don't let that fester inside in you. If someone judges you, don't let it fester inside in you, because then you're only carrying that burden. And that's not good either, because you're not going to feel too good. So when she said that, it works to a certain extent. If you have no reason whatsoever to be judging another person, then say nothing. Just go about your thing. But if you find yourself at the receiving end of someone who is judging you, fire back immediately. And let that person know what you're feeling. Or if you can't do that, just remember that that person is carrying stuff, or else they wouldn't judge you. They must be carrying something in their mind or on their head or whatever it is. And they're judging you. So they're trying to pass their BS, pass their shit on. You know, so just remember that when you're dealing with anyone who judges you, straight away, he's dealing with someone, they're dealing with something. They've been judged in the past. Maybe as a child they didn't get much praise or didn't get much thanks, and they just don't operate, they don't function like that anymore. And so they rather than give someone praise, they just live a life where they go about judging others. Now, the biggest problem with this is it shuts that person then down to any chance of anything happening in life, succeeding, you know, being happy, being overly happy, having things go their way, being lucky. Luck, when opportunity meets good planning, which is the definition of luck in my book. That doesn't happen because they're too busy judging others, and they've built up that repertoire where they're not looking and sorting out what's going on with themselves. So it leads to a negative cycle that goes on forever and ever and ever, and blocks you from receiving any sort of happiness or joy in the world, because you've created this whole environment where it's a judgmental one, and you live your life then judging others and walking around looking to judge someone straight away before you actually look at what's going on in your own life. And the reason I'm doing this live is because I've experienced it myself recently, if you haven't guessed, and it was quite profound, and I just, oh man, this thing is really, really bothersome, and it can affect a lot of people, and you can carry that with you and carry it home and say, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. But no, stop up. If your heart is in the right place and you're getting judged by another person, you're not the problem. You're really not the problem. And so remember that when you find yourself in that situation. Thank you very much. Please share this to anyone who's going through any sort of judgment of any kind, not doing too well. You know, it can help. It can help someone. Bye. Take care.